Okay, so as I said a minute ago, we have a guest today on this next level session. We have Brody Saunders from Ideal Estate. And what I was hoping to talk about was a little bit about how you might use Ideal Estate for recruiting, agent attraction, specifically, right? But there's some other stuff baked in there that you can do with Ideal Estate. Um, and I have an interesting idea to show you at the end, Brody. I've been working on this gift card gating recruiting idea, so we'll save that for the end.
I love the idea. I've been thinking about the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right up your lane with your product. So I'm excited about that.
Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to log into Ideal Estate. And as I do that, do you want to tell everybody a little bit about Ideal Estate? How it
Yeah,
works?
absolutely. So we've become known in the industry as the LinkedIn of real estate. And, I created the company to basically do the opposite of what Zillow does. And, a lot of agents use us to share referrals. They use us to, connect with clients, in different areas, share homes. The biggest thing we don't do is we don't sell your client information to anyone else. And what came out of this is a agent attraction, not just a product, but a strategy. And it really is about relationship building. So we become, again, LinkedIn of real estate, and agent attraction is part of what we do. And it's a great way to basically match yourself up. So you can actually kind of see, who would be a great fit for your team. Ryan, if you kind of go through, you have the ability to add in a pitch. You can do this as a brokerage, a team, organization, whatever it is. You can also, on interest, we have a lot of people looking to join a new team. And so we try to help connect you with job seekers, essentially, and pair you with the right folks. It's really not that, complicated. It takes just a few minutes to get set up, but compared to posting a job on LinkedIn, recruiting on other, platforms, this is far more affordable. We're converting over 12% right now with the right people using it. And so it's a phenomenal opportunity to be able to, get to know people, build long-term relationships, and worst case scenario is share referrals.
Cool. So I've got some connections. I guess these people have sent these to me. Maybe I messed around a little bit. I've got 9, but it looks like I can go in here and start to interact with people. What's the first step if I want to meet some friends?
Step 1 would be, you have your pitch. It's kind of obviously small. I could share my screen too and just walk you through it. I have,
that'd be cool.
I have kind of a pro, one set up here already. If I can share, just I'll throw it up there.
Yep. Do I need to give you here you go. You should be able to share now.
We'll just go for it. Yep. I think I have a few friends on this. Let's see here. Okay, we've got it. Okay, so kind of going through here, just to be, kind of clear, this is Randy Bird, coach, recruiter, whole 9 yards, really great. So the first thing you do, you set up your pitch, takes like literally a minute, if you have information, team, organization, brokerage. And then what you do is basically say, who do you want to connect with? Like, what's your ideal candidate? Where are they located? What kind of stuff do they need to have accomplished? And we match you almost like a dating site. And what a lot of people don't understand about attraction, and it's very complicated, it's not really actually like dating. It's like trying to find someone who's married and get them to get divorced and come over and join you immediately. So it's complicated. So we created the playbook, which is where I really like to start, about how to approach attraction in a systematic way. And this is part of what we've done with KB Core, is really trying to figure out, okay, how do you get into the conversation, connections, follow-up message, and then how do you nurture those people over time? And that's what we've done in the most systematic way that has ever been done in this space. I've looked at all the other products, and we're doing a really great job here. And so from this standpoint, our goal is to get you, into the initial call. And then we have a thing here, when to send people to KB Core. You don't want to send just everyone to KB Core.
Right. So let's just stop there, just in case people don't know. Ideal Estate integrates with KB Core, so you can send people into KB Core and have a smart campaign start to incubate them.
Fully integrated with KB Core. So you click a single button, you can see all their stats, everything else you need to know about them, send to KB Core. And all these are pre-set up. So we're basically helping you make the connections, start the conversation, warm conversation, long-term conversations. KB Core is going to do what they do best, which is nurture the entire process. And so from this standpoint, you can also go through and search the entire database. So you can say, I want to search for, people in a certain location. You can check their stats on the fly and see how many homes they've sold in the last, 12 months.
Can I search production, or does it just
yeah.
kind of, oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah. It's all
Wow.
right down here.
Okay.
So you have everything here, making connections, biggest thing. Once you're connected, not only will we help you on the recruiting side, but the referral side. So once you're connected, all of your listings will go to these other folks automatically. So if they have a referral coming your way, it's a great way to collaborate, connect, share, which is really what real estate's all about. It's a very, very personal industry. It's very hands-on, and that's how we do business. For the people on here that maybe know. But it's very interesting. You just go through, and it really is just like a few minutes a day going through, connecting, seeing what people want to talk about. If you have coaching materials, other materials, you can promote those here. But one of the things we're announcing today is job postings.
Right.
So a lot of people post jobs on other sites. So like LinkedIn or I Hire Real Estate or whatever. This is the most affordable and effective tool out there. I really say that with confidence, not a sales pitch at all. But basically, you can create a job in just a few seconds, and it's, just comes with your account, whichever one you choose. And so if you want to do like, Miami, you can do that, choose your radius, put in your information, we'll promote it for you. You get all the details, everything else. So it's you get 3 at a time. So basically right now we're more affordable posting 3 jobs than you could post 1 on LinkedIn or anywhere else, actually.
So I made one this morning, and just kind of a little bit of a tip. I was wrapping my head around this, and I saw that a lot of other people are just like, hey, I need an agent. And the ad I made, maybe I'll show it in a minute when I get the screen back, but the ad I made was, I need an investor. Our team needs an investor specialist. And we offered niche focused leads for that particular role within our team. And it seemed to be a good best practice to niche it down more than the competitors.
Without question. And a lot of people are using this. We have a classified section up here. People post jobs for administrators, things like that, that are very, absolutely. And it's very poignant, to kind of bring that up because, it will bring up more value to your business based on what you need. We have 1.3 million agents on the site now, a lot of non-realtor pros. And then we've had about, I'll look at the number. It's about 8.5 million consumers invited to class.
Brody, my Zoom keeps dropping. I apologize. Did yours drop too?
No, I'm all good.
Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. So I missed the last part. And hopefully everybody else heard it. Hopefully it was caught on the recording.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we have 8,614,996 invites in the last year of agents collaborating with clients. And awesome. So it's a phenomenal way to share your listings and actually kind of, piggyback into what KB Core is doing.
Great. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yeah, I can see it great.
Okay. All right. So here's the ad I was talking about just a minute ago. So this would show in the classified section. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. And we also promote it through email based on what you want to do.
Gotcha. So
we approved yours, I think, this morning. So it'll take a few hours to really get kicking. But, once you do it, it's pretty simple to use. Cool. And then, it will go out through email to the people that you decide to talk to.
And then the people who use Ideal Estate, I know there are a number of people who have really taken this and are building big teams with it, right? So I don't know how big of a percentage, like with anything else, I'm sure some people just get an account like me and they never hardly ever log in or do anything with it. But can you describe what those people are doing? I know you have your playbook, but specifically, what are they doing to get agents on their team once they have Ideal Estate?
They're just following the process. Very simple. You need to make contact. Don't think you're going to convert someone with an email or a text message or a virtual assistant. That's how you get on the phone. And then you have to sell yourself. So it's a very, very intimate relationship because it's not about recruiting. So if someone's interested in a home, right, they want the home. They don't really care too much about who sells them the home or very much about who's, getting them, into the home as the buyer's agent either. They want the house. Attraction's different. So you're getting a person you're going to have to work with forever if they're going to, produce for your brokerage organization team. And so we've really focused in on how to do that the right way, where agent attraction is so intimidating for many people because you're putting yourself out there. You're going to hear some no's. Recruiting is the same way across the board. And so this is a very lightweight way to do it all the time, even while you're sleeping. And we can help you, with the right strategies, basically attract the right people. And some people might want to go to a certain brokerage because they're virtual or they want to be in the office, et cetera, et cetera. Those are the questions we're asking. And so it makes a lot of sense for us to be able to help pair you with the right people because we're asking the right questions.
Gotcha. How much time should I be spending in here? I'm the recruiter for my company. I can spend an hour a day, all day, 20 minutes.
I would say 5 minutes a day. Okay. Honestly, I'm dead serious.
Yep.
5 minutes, go through, make some connections. I mean, we can do it right here. Go through, make some connections. We have some great, sort of responses. I mean, we want you to tailor them, everything else, but go through, make a few connections, and then, we'll help you from that standpoint. But, it's about consistency. It's not about, going through and making 100 a day or spending an hour a day doing this. Where you're going to spend more time is when they respond and you talk to them.
Right. So I busted out 5 connections. I just found people who had pictures on their profile in my state. Hit connect real quick. I could spend a little more time looking at their profiles if I want. And then tomorrow, hopefully 1 or 2 has accepted the connection.
And then you respond, and you always ask them for their phone number. Never just send yours. What you're doing is baiting people into a cold call. No one likes to do that. So just say, hey, you know what? Like, I want to, create a referral network nationwide, and I'm looking to, create a system where I have a go-to agent every state and eventually every major city. What's your phone number? Let's get on a phone call.
Yeah. Or in my case, I might send a Zoom link. Hey, you have 15 minutes? Yeah.
No, you can easily do that too, or a Calendly or whatever suits you. You want to make sure you have the right, sort of process for you. This is not necessarily one size fits all, but we're trying to standardize the approach where, people use broker metrics and some of these other platforms, and that's like buying a phone book and making cold calls.
Right.
And it's very difficult to do that. Not a lot of people are geared for it. Even recruiters don't like to do it. So from my perspective, we wanted to create something that really lowers the barrier on how intimidating it is to do recruiting. And we've done that with KV Core, with you, and, and everything else. And, the other part I want to talk about just really quickly, if I can, Ryan, is retention. So recruiting and retention kind of seem to be at loggerheads, but they're really not. And what you want to do is basically have a recruiting solution that leads to retention, which means follow-ups. And it means making sure everyone's happy and good on your team so that they don't start to look around somewhere else. So from my perspective, we're trying to tackle all this stuff from many angles and create something that really would be beneficial for everyone in real estate.
Yeah. Cool. Is there I don't see it here yet. Do you have any plans to add the ability for me to post like tips or videos or something that would show up in a feed, kind of like Facebook style?
Yeah, so we do that with the services. So the services we go down below will show up in the feed and do the whole thing. I mean, we could do sort of a, you can post just straight into the feed kind of thing, but this goes right into the feed. You can do anything you want.
Oh, okay.
If you look at the categories, it's endless.
Okay, so if I wanted to say I'm trying to attract people, so if I want to post one of my webinars about a tactic or a script or technique, so so I go to like FSBO script.
Yeah,
I don't know. Post it nationwide. I could put an image. Oh, I see. And then I could drive people to a link that has the script on it.
Correct. Or to your website or sign up form. A lot of the big coaches use this.
Okay.
Um, a lot of the folks. And then category, choose the category, and then it goes into testimonials as well. It covers more or
Very,
less everything you can imagine.
very interesting. So when I get to my home screen, I'll see the latest services that are posted. Is that
correct? Yeah.
okay?
So they'll show up in the activity feed, which is just right below your ad there.
Oh, sorry, I went a little fast. So the homepage is listings right now. Let me go back to the.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Go down. Just activity feed. A little bit up, right there, where you see all the people. Up.
Oh, okay, right here, activity feed.
See all
Cool.
activity.
Very cool. Okay, so real estate social networks, similar, well, not social network, but similar to LinkedIn, where it's a networking platform.
Yeah,
You're
so LinkedIn real estate, and we have all the listings and everything else, and you can create a property alert, which is really cool. That's actually a great way to attract people as well. We're doing all the scripting so that people really understand what it means. So you can choose any location, and this is great to share with clients. Provides access, nationwide MLS, the first truly agent-friendly nationwide MLS. So it's something we're very proud of.
So there's a lot baked in here. Okay. And again, guys, this integrates with KV Core, so you can just push your prospects into KV Core, and then there's an Ideal Estate specific smart campaign that can be triggered, or you can create your own smart campaign. But I assume that that's what the people who are having success with this from a recruiting standpoint, they're networking, they're following the playbook. When they get somebody who's hot, they put them into their main CRM, KV Core, and they incubate them from there. Because like you said, people are married right now. They're not quite ready to get divorced yet.
Yeah, no, from our perspective, it's basically like, if you just committed to do 10 push-ups a day. That's how hard this is. Okay. Yep. 10 push-ups a day, do them on your knees if you need to, just kind of bending over and doing it that way if you need to. A lot of people do 100 push-ups a day. From our perspective, we're trying to, and no, it's not free. It's an exclusive product, actually. We don't let just everyone have it, mostly to maintain the value of the network.
Yeah.
Pricing can be found on the pricing tile. And I'm happy to answer any questions that people might have. If anyone wants to weigh in, Q&A, I don't know if we're set up for that, but more than happy to do it.
Yeah, so guys, you can chat in any questions. If you want me to unmute you, I can. If you have any questions for Brody. In the marketplace, you just go to Ideal Estate, you can type Ideal in the search box, it'll pop up. And then you can see there's a couple of different packages and plans when you click the add to KV Core.
Yeah, they're all based on what you want to accomplish.
Yeah.
And we're pretty confident that, it will be a positive ROI. And also we, obviously have webinars every week and everything else to make sure that you are using it properly, because for us, it's very important that we make sure it is successful for you. And that's different from a lot of other products. Obviously, KV Core and Ideal Estate are partnering here to make sure this is successful for you. And we care about that very much. And so it's something where I'm personally available. I put my info out there. I talk to people personally. We're more than happy to help you find your own voice and make sure you're growing your business. I mean, that's our goal. It's not a thanks for your money and good luck kind of company.
I really like the filtering by production. That seems just super useful. So anybody who's an admin at a company, and you're trying to grow, or if your company incentivizes you to recruit, this seems to make a lot of sense, at least to try out for a month or two, just to see what you can do with it. Yeah. So Brody, let me share the crazy idea I've been playing with here. Thanks.
I'm excited about it because I've been begging you for this.
I know you keep asking, but I'm so focused on my main job here, which is to make sure people have success on KV Core. So you keep saying, hey, let's promote something Thanks.io related. I'm like, that's the side hustle. But I do see some opportunity with a new feature that Thanks.io has. It's our gift card gating. So basically with Thanks, you can now send a gift card to somebody, but even cooler, like you can give them a gift card if they take a specific action first. So kind of like, putting your gift card behind a landing page, sort of. So here's an example of that in action. So this is one of our note cards. if I select a brand, in this case, my script talks about a $50 Starbucks gift card, which in my mind might sound like a lot of money, but the opportunity to talk to somebody about the potential of joining my brokerage, even if I close, one in 10, that's $500. The lifetime value of an agent on your team is
thousands at
yeah.
least.
Yeah. So when you think about Ideal Estate too, guys, there's a price there, but think about if you can just recruit another couple of people a year, like it ROIs like crazy. So my script here is, hi, first name. I was doing some research and it seemed like you might be a good fit for our team. If you scan the QR code above and schedule a 30-minute Zoom meeting with me, my scheduling system will instantly send you a $50 Starbucks gift card. Thanks. I look forward to chatting with you. And then at the bottom, I say, no joke, seriously, just schedule the meet and you'll instantly receive 50 at Starbucks. So it's a straight up bribe. It's not like shameless, but
no, it's phenomenal though. I mean, this is what I was wanting to talk to you about. I mean, let's push this out to everybody.
Yeah. So we'll figure out a way to make this available to Ideal Estate users, as a flow. But the main kind of maybe innovation is, the ease of sending the gift card, but you can put any link to like a Calendly to schedule whatever your scheduling software or a landing page, or you can have somebody watch a video first before they get the gift card. And Thanks will tell you who it was that scanned the card.
This will be phenomenal for retention, which I think is on everyone's mind. You get someone over, they have to produce in one of two ways, preferably both, depending on the brokerage. But this would help with retention, I think, in a huge way.
Yeah. And a question for you, is the address of the person in Ideal Estate currently of the,
Absolutely.
Yep. Oh, so there is potential to add to Ideal Estate a send gift card gate or a send a note card.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Everything's in there. Everything.
Interesting. Okay. So Jim's asking for please show how to send a gift card with KV Core in more detail or post a link. This is the way to do it automatically happens through Zapier, would happen through Zapier, Jim. So you would create a smart campaign, and within the smart campaign, you can put an event that basically triggers a zap that talks to thanks.io. That's a little technically involved. I've actually done full webinars on that. It's in our webinar library, so I'll go to find that. And I'm hopeful that eventually we have a more direct integration that will allow you to do that. But that's the long story short kind of version. You go into a smart campaign and you create an action that is a zap, and then you build a thanks.io related zap. And Jim, the team at thanks.io, if you want to chat over there, my partners over there, we'll help you wire that up on that side. So
that sounds great, dude. I'm really excited about this. I think this will be a huge thing for retention, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Not just retention. I mean, it's
so retention meaning like just sending somebody a gift card for hanging out for 2 months on your team or
yeah, I think just making sure they're okay. Making sure they're, achieving their goals and you care and everything else. I mean, I work with, a lot of brokerages, and as you know, I'm very much in the weeds, talking to people one-on-one. I think this would be a huge product. I'd like to push it out to everybody, to be honest with you. Everyone on here should really take this seriously because it will save you money and make you
So to find legit prospects to send something like this to, I think Ideal Estate is great. Because I could go into my MLS right now and see some, browse agents who's got listings, but I don't know their production. I don't know much about them. And Ideal Estate kind of gives you a window into their business, what they're doing, at your fingertips.
Yeah, nationwide, which is great.
Yeah. So anybody have any questions about Ideal Estate? Any questions related to recruiting with KV Core? This is just one of the many tools we have that you can use for recruiting. The fact that you can just zip somebody in from Ideal Estate with a click of a button and have a smart campaign and KV Core trigger is really cool. I'll just sit and wait for any questions here in the chat. If not, Brody, we can kind of call it a day. I'll make sure that this gets emailed out to all of our people who have registered for these sessions. And,
of course. No, I'm happy to answer any questions that anyone might have. If they have detailed questions, more than happy to really get into it if they've had a bad experience. that's how we learn. So if anyone would like to raise their hand, I'm more than happy to answer any questions that anyone has.
Question for you, because you've probably wrapped your head around this. How long does it take? How often do agents switch offices? Do you know?
I mean, the average is, I think, 2.5 years now.
Okay.
You know, what we're seeing is, you know, rapid switch. You know, I've seen Compass agents just go haywire, you know, just looking for
Leave?
anything else. Oh yeah.
All right.
The second there, so we have a bird's eye view of everything that's happening. Just full transparency here.
Yeah.
But you know, we had about 500 Compass agents looking to leave when their stock, you know, lockup, you know, was, you know, opened up. 2,500 overnight.
Cool. So agents move. We've all moved. In my career, my license has probably been 5 or 6 places. It's kind of like people selling their houses. It's kind of similar. You know, I learned the concept of itch cycle, right? I think that's what they call it.
Yep.
So, you know, if somebody moves every 5 or 6 years, most agents probably move on average every 2 or 3. If I had to put a guess to it, like you're saying, 2.5.
2.5,
so,
3, and you know, and also just even production with the low inventory. You know, we have a bird's eye view of like the entire industry unfolding in real time, which is really weird, or at least a cross section. Not everything, but a lot. I think Ron, do you want to speak up?
Ron's asking if you have a YouTube page. I can
Yeah, we have all kinds of videos and stuff for sure.
Yeah. So YouTube, Ideal Estate, right here.
Yeah.
Is this on your channel or is this another channel?
It's just other people.
There you are.
Just gonna be me, just like this.
So yeah, just Google on YouTube. Just search on YouTube for Ideal Estate. Jill, go ahead, fire your question away. These are Q&A sessions as well. We usually have some content in the beginning. Thank you for coming today, Brody. And
yeah,
we'll just do some general Q&A too, if you want to hang out.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here to hang out.
So what's up with your question about team platforms and lead assignment, Jill?
I think she might be muted.
Oh yeah. I'm so used to doing chat only. Here, I can unmute you, Jill. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, you should be allowed to talk.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Sorry, it might be easier actually to talk it through. So we have a team platform. I have just transferred 20,000 plus leads from a sync database through to you guys. My team lead, we have the bucket set up, we have a pond set up, but everything has gone to my team lead to his assignment. They're telling me we can't move them except for like 250 at a time.
Yeah.
Into the pond. But when I move them to the pond, would every one of my 20 agents be able to see them and be able to call because it's still saying the assignment is all to him. So literally his phone is blowing up today, which is great. Bad problem to have. Lots of leads coming in and interaction. So
yeah. Is he the appointed agent? Is that the issue?
Actually, my ISA is the appointed agent in there.
Okay. So to answer your question about as long as he's the only one in the pond, and you move things into that pond, the other agents won't be able to see it and take it. So you would want to set up maybe a separate pond that only has that agent in it.
Okay. So I can't set it up at the bottom when I have, it's the appointed agent at the top. Like in the pond settings, there was it only let me put one person in. So my ISA is there. And then at the bottom, I have everyone from my team.
Gotcha. Do you mind if I go into your account on the screen?
I would. You are welcome to.
Okay. Let me just.
Thank you guys for helping. And Brody, actually, we have a platform already with you guys. My broker does. And we were just looking at it. I was like, I love the analytics that come through right away for us. So.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we should connect after this. I think we talked before, didn't we? A while back.
Probably. Yep. Yeah.
So Jill, which one of these are you? Is call Mike
I'm
or
the
other
top one.
Okay, cool.
Call Mike.
Cool.
I'm like, that's crazy. There's two of me in your system.
It happens all the time. I've had people have 6 accounts with us, and we have to combine them.
Yeah. So your ponds right now, let's see if we can find. This is your Blake team pond, right?
Yeah, and I think maybe I messed up in the creation of it.
Right. So we can usually come in here and edit the settings of the pond. You're an admin, yep. So
yep.
Where are my settings?
It's been taking me a while for it to pop up, like where the help is right there.
Oh, is it lagging a little? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Might be because there's a lot of data in here because of the 9,000 records. There it is. Oh, well, it's starting new.
We're halfway there.
So who's in this pond? You have 15 agents in it?
Yep.
And then the ISA is the appointed agent, but you're saying that they're going to a different agent?
They're going to Mike, our broker.
Oh.
So like when you click on the individual leads, the ownership is the Blake team.
Right.
And then you'll see there, and now these ones say Blake team ISA. So the rest of my team isn't seeing any of these, and there's no way my ISA can get through all of these fast enough.
Are you working through the ISA program as well with your brokerage?
I don't have an ISA program, no.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, perfect.
So Jill, probably the most direct thing I can do to help you is get one of our support engineers to look at this again. It sounds like you interacted with support.
Yeah, we've been trying, and I actually have a call set up, but it's not until next Monday.
All right.
And literally we've already gotten 300 text messages today going to his cell phone.
So we need this pool of leads to be unassigned from the broker, but have them be assigned to the pond. Just so you know, those would have all gone to they should have all gone to the appointed agent.
Yeah, because I put them in, so like my agents each got their own individual bucket of sorts of the ones that I moved out of for them. They got those. And then when we put in the mass ones that are available for everyone to pull from, that's what they put all into Mike's. So like if you go in on the smart CRM, like in the all contacts, on his I see under all contacts, like there's 20,000 in there that are like, we have 22,000 in the total. When I'm under his account, I should say, I see just everyone who came in that doesn't need to be, they're not really all his, they're for the whole team to work from.
And when did the import happen? I assume our team did this import for you?
They did. Yep. I uploaded everything. So I actually uploaded the import over about the last week and a half. We did them in small batches. Yeah. So like each individual agent's bucket I brought separately for them. So the last one uploaded on Monday. And I think was my last notification that the last one was going in.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I can fix this on the call. So
okay. Nope. And I appreciate any help you could give us. So even if you can get me to someone else who can maybe help us with.
Yeah. As soon as I get off, I will do that. I'm just going to save Jill at 877, call Mike. That'll be my way of not forgetting this.
That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And Jill, I left my number as well. So
I wrote it down here. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, give me a call after.
Yes, I have a closing that I have to get to here in a minute, but
whatever works.
Definitely, yes. We will get back because like I said, I've used the broker metrics in the I prospect in different things, but I like the way that's set up much nicer for you guys, to be able to see things.
I know. It's the intention. You know, broker metrics, it's like getting a, you know, phone book at best.
Right. Perfect. Well, thank you guys. I'll let you give everyone else some help too.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Okay, Veronica's asking, is there a way to help with Zapier? She just got a lead coming through, but it does not have name, phone, or email. So you set up a Zap and then the information didn't come through. Veronica, yeah, go ahead. We won't do this here, but if you want to email, I'm going to private message you my email. Email me your Zapier login and your KV Core email, and I'll take a look at that Zap for you this afternoon, if that helps. Are you sure that the lead itself had that contact info with it? Sounds like you are sure. So cool. Yeah, I'll take a look. Zapier, guys, we've done some webinars on that. In case you don't know, it kind of connects KV Core to third-party sources. So it could be a little wonky here and there. So I'll take a look at that. Yeah, I don't see many other questions. Brody, I'm going to make sure that the rest of our audience sees this webinar. I really think the job posting stuff is very interesting, and I did not know about that services thing.
Yeah, no, you'll love it, and very excited about it. And you and I have to get together on this.
Yeah, because that seems like a really good opportunity to just advertise stuff, especially for
I told you on the house, we'll do the whole thing.
Cool. But I'm thinking about agents who, like, if you have a case study about XYZ, you know, like a script, like my buddy Josh Shanley, like he's got all this stuff. Yeah.
A whole bunch of stuff. Absolutely. Yeah. And I know Josh, you know, he's dropped off a little bit, but you know, Rich Tomasini, some of the other folks, I think we have a really great dialed in approach, not just to, you know, attraction, but also to the advertising.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna dig in on that a little more. I'm gonna put some content out there and see it, and just so I understand, do only the people who are who are connected to me see that stream, or is that the whole audience in Ideal Estate?
They also see it, but we'll push it out to everybody.
Interesting. Okay.
It would be a huge benefit for us, to be honest with you,
to get more content going.
You built a great product. You know, we'd love to have that pushed out to everybody. I mean,
you mean thanks? Yeah, you and I can connect on that. I'm geeking out on like the implications for recruiting still.
Oh, we can still do that. Yeah, that will happen. But
I'm thinking like in the activity feed, putting an offer to download some webinar about how to grow your real estate business.
We already do that. That shows up in your notification center, everything else. And, you know, we do provide webinars every week just to make sure everyone feels safe about attraction. It's very difficult. And so we want to do it the right way and help everyone that, you know, wants to grow their business. And, you know, for us, it's really not the money thing. It's really, we want to make sure you're, you know, taken care of. Great.
All right, Brody, thanks. Thanks to everybody for being here today. Again, the replays are at insiderealestate.com/webinars. You can find Ideal Estate in the KV Core Marketplace. If you have any interest in recruiting or want to share this recording with your broker owner or team leader, definitely do so. Ideal Estate's definitely worth giving a shot for a month or two. You know, the value, lifetime customer value, as we talk about in the e-commerce world, lifetime customer value of an agent recruit to your team far exceeds the cost of Ideal Estate. So to me, it looks like a no-brainer.
No. Thank you so much, Brian. Great to be with you. Great to be with all of you. Thank you for taking the time.
All right. See you guys later.
All right. All the best. Take care.